Halo, halo. Dzień dobry. Dzisiaj będziemy grać w Disco Elysium. Nigdy wcześniej nie miałem styczności z tą grą. Jedyna moja styczność to była opowieści znajomych. Nie grałem w to nigdy, nie wiem o czym jest ta gra. Słyszałem bardzo dobre opinie. Mamy język polski, to jest bardzo ciekawe, więc i się przyda na pewno. No więc co, no to chyba zaczynamy, nie? Mamy archetyp postaci do wyboru. Nie wiem kompletnie jak bardzo wpływają na nasze statystyki wybrane, ale widzę, że są bardzo rozbieżne. A więc mamy w sumie do wyboru myśliciela, czyli wyjątkowo inteligentny, koszmarny w kontaktach z ludźmi, zna ciekawe fakty, wpada nie na typowe pomysły. Okej, wrażliwiec, bardzo emocjonalny, pociągająca, lecz niestabilna osobowość, może zacząć prowadzić szaleństwo. Brzmi jak zajebista postać. Posiłek wyjątkowo fizyczny, wchodzi w interakcję ze światami z pomocą ciała. Głupi jak but, ale robi robotę. Wiecie co? Mi się wydaje, że osoba niestabilna to będzie świetny pomysł na pierwszą rozgrywkę. No to co, wybieramy wrażliwca. Aha, takie coś, dobra.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious from it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Aha, jeszcze ćmik mi się rozładała. A jednak nie. Okej, nie ma niczego, tylko ciepły, pierwotny mrok. Twoja świadomość powoli w nim fermentuje. Nie większa niż ziarnko słodu. Nie musisz już robić niczego.
Ever.
Aha, bo to czyta. Nigdy.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okej.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angles.
Rozmawiamy z
Soaking in some lurid
naszym
acidic sauce,
organizmem, czy co?
loaded and shameful. All of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat.
Nie, chcę się dowiedzieć, czego
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to
Czekaj, czy my
resurface to
gramy
the
po
lost.
prostu gościem, który się
Not
rozbił
after
piwo,
all the
dostał
damage
pierdolca?
you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Dobra, chyba
Do
bierzemy
you
główny pomysł.
really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense
Nie wiem,
yourself
czy mam to czytać, czy
marinating?
zostawić ten dubbing po
Poured
angielsku.
so
Bo ja już to
much on
przeczytałem,
yourself.
ale
Got a
brzmi
bit
spoko.
carried away, did we, chef?
Fear and apprehension.
Sukces
You should
jakiś.
ask what's out there first.
Yes, you're one disco mother.
Disco skurwiel. Dosłownie. Nie wiem. Michael Jackson czy coś? Nie znam się.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it.
W końcu
You're a
Disco
champion.
Elysium, siła woli. O kurde, średni. A, 10. To jest jak jakieś D&D w tle. Się kostki rzucają.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth and with it,
A, najebani jesteśmy.
an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Okej. A, jesteśmy najebani. Nie nadzy. Kurwa, jesteśmy nadzy. Błagam, żeby nie było widać tego, co mi się wydaje. Dobra, nie widać tego. Magacie, chociaż kurwa tyle. To jest point and click, czy co? Chyba tak, no. Chyba nie mogę. A, no, mogę rzucić w LSD. Czerwony komandos. Brzmi jak wino snajper. Okay. Czyli chyba nas pojebało. Dobra, możemy się może ubrać. No, przydałoby się ubrać tę postać. Dobra, on sam się ubrał. Disco marynarka.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse radiating chest pain. Doom come. This is bad.
Co?
Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Czemu nasza postać nagle kurwa dostała
For
obrażenia?
quite a long time. Still ongoing. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find the blades come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Okej, a mam kaca.
Little black spots
Może
dance
teraz
on your
uda nam się
retinas.
chwycić, mogę
It's
to najpierw
almost
wyłączyć
pleasurable.
faktycznie.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
S.
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie.
A dobra, on już założył ten krawat. Tu mam spodnie. Chodzi do tych spodni, czy nie? Aha, dobra. Czyli najebani, jak zwykle.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water
Nasza postać
sprays
chyba
from the
mentala
base
miała w
and
takim
steam
razie.
covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold,
O kurwa, prawie jak jumpscare.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
To ty masz alkoholika w późnym stadium choroby.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Nie, będę
You
robił to minę
can't, can
dalej.
you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Nasza postać jest wesoła całe życie.
What does it even
Zajebiście.
mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
To wyraz bólu.
You are correct.
Oho. Zanurz się głęboko swoim życiem. O kurwa. Nie wiem, może jednak się uda.
Like the rest of
I
you,
chuj.
It comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know. It's too late.
Ups.
Like an image on film.
Jeszcze nie ogarniam systemu kompletnie tej gry, więc... Zobaczymy. A, jeszcze buty to mam. Tam tych drzwi w ogóle otworzyć nie mogłem. Jest rozbita szyba. Kurwa, on powoli chodzi.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some water. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. What do you mean?
Kurwa, jakim
Assess the
cudem?
damage.
Było
How would you
50-50.
do
Nawet
that?
więcej.
What are you even trying to do?
No i chuj. Zablokowane. Trzeba wyjść z tego pokoju. No w skrócie gramy alkoholikiem. Ale ta gra jest imersyjna. Łatwo się wczuć. Czy jestem zamknięty do środka? Czy jeszcze klucza mam znaleźć? Wyzyw. Już nic chyba nie ma. Przynajmniej nie widzę, skoro są zamknięte od środka. Proszę jeszcze coś przy tym lustrze mam pokombinować.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Nie, bo to już jest zablokowane. Okej. Co mam w ekwipunku? Nic nie mam w ekwipunku. Przekonywanie -1. Czemu? Biała satynowa koszula mi to... Savoir vivre -1. Mocne, rozszerzone spodnie. Okej.
The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light.
No, chmienia. Możemy tego jakoś otworzyć? Nie wiem. Dobra. Nie wiem kompletnie, co zrobić.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom.
No, syzyf. Syzyf jest. Dobra, to się wytnie po prostu.
The fan stands still. The lights. The switch must be broken.
Nie tam. Jakiś inwentarz? Może coś tutaj jest do sprawdzenia. Nic. Nic o nic. Ubranie, przedmioty, interakcja. Klucze. Ja nie mam kluczy. Myślałem, że mogę sprawdzić, czy mam jakieś rzeczy w ekwipunku.
You hear a jingle.
Aha! Miałem
Keys are
kliknąć
clinking
na
in
to.
the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling.
No jak
in
miałem
rings
je, kurde,
on
w
the
kieszeni.
aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1.
Pokój numer 1. Spadamy. O, nasza postać w końcu normalnie chodzi.
Hello, officer.
Oficer?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Jestem biznesmenem.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Czy jesteśmy jakimś
Didn't
policjantem?
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Nie pamiętam, że jestem policjantem. Niczego, kto zdrowo na myśl pozwoliłby mi nie jest być stróżem prawa. Mogę przekonać. Próbujemy. Go gambling.
Try the
To się
expression.
udało.
Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Okej.
She puts out her cigarette. She looks back at you, a light glinting off.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
No i spierdoliła sobie. Mogę jej szluga dopalić? Nie. Myślałem, że mogę jej szluga dopalić. Mogę w ogóle do niej pokoju wejść albo zapukać czy coś.
The door is closed.
Nie,
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Dobra,
The door is closed.
Nie będę otwierał tych drzwi. A przynajmniej normalnie się porusza. Co to było?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Ale to ma dobry voice acting.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
No, widać, że mamy pierdolca.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Sukces.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think
Czyli
about
pewnie
juicy
musimy
sticks of
mechanika
tobacco
wpaść w
all
uzależnienie i
the
trzeba będzie
time,
potem
though.
jarać te szlugi.
It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Bonusy mamy. Jeden leży z KBD. Włączyło mi się to nagrywanie? Włączyło mi się, bo robiłem małe cięcie. Dobra, wracam do gry. Znajdź papierosy i zapal. Musisz dorwać jakieś papierosy i zapalić, żeby dostać potężne premie. A potem będziemy uzależnieni, nie? I zgaduję, że trzeba będzie jarać te szlugi. Dobra, na razie brzmi to ciekawie. Ta gra. Co jest na tym stole? Pieniądze! No way, reale. A, dziś przyszedłem. Kurwa, rozładowało się chyba teraz faktycznie. Hej, takie. A, i nasz drugi but. But z wężowej skóry. No way. No way. Dobra, tu już byliśmy, to lecimy dalej na kolejne te. We'll see, we'll see. Tu jakaś babka na wózku. Gdzie jest nasza postać? A, dobra. Z której strony w ogóle zeszliśmy. To jest jakiś... tekst piosenki. Mikrofonik. Może będziemy mogli coś zaśpiewać. Karaoke za 100 000 punktów. Na Twitchu.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, He gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Mhm.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
No.
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Wraca do ptaka. To źle brzmi bez kontekstu.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there.
O, dobra.
Why don't you go
Siemek.
and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you,
Dosłownie mam jakąś
concentrating on the
pierdoloną
bird
amnezję.
instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Wyglądasz jak
That
barman.
period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good.
O.
That's all you know for now.
A i nic więcej się nie dawałem póki co. Co to jest? Do safet. Aha, czy jakiś healing. Mam fulla. Jakieś menu. O. Później się tam wyjebiemy. Okej.
Hello, sweetie.
O, jakaś staruszka. A to wygląda młodziej niż ty.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
No way. Czekaj, kim jest ten ziomek?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Każdy wie, że on na mnie czeka.
If an assault were
Wiecie,
launched on this building right
Speedy
now,
corpse.
if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? He is your half-brother.
Ha, bratek.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
To czekaj, on nas zna, czy nie zna koniec końców?
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Kurwa. Niskie, chuj.
Raphael
No i chuj.
Ambrosius Cousteau.
Rafael.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Ciekawy koncept jest tej gry.
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Co?
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is all
Jesteśmy jakimś
back, right?
detektywem. Alkoholikiem z amnezją. Dobra.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Nie.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
O kurwa, idziemy
Have you
zwłoki
removed the
oglądać.
dead body from the tree? Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? Sure. But did you take it down from the tree? Mm-hmm.
Nie.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have
Zwłoki na
preferred for the
drzewie
body
brzmi jak
to no
poważny
longer be
problem.
in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there
Kurwa,
as soon as we
tygodnia
are
tam
done
wiszą.
talking to the owner. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Milicja.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Tak, powiedzmy, że rozumiem.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take
Nie
precedence.
ma już sobie odznaka, ma pierwszeństwo. Nie muszę ściągnąć te zwłoki. No chociaż kurde, one już od tygodnia tam wiszą, to jak poczekałem z godzinkę, to się nic nie stanie.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine.
Morfinę jeszcze.
They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to
Nie
do.
mam szlugów jeszcze.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Dobra,
After
let's
you,
go.
officer.
Nie mamy Siemka ze sobą.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Okej, mogę z nim gadać. Dobra, gdzie są zwłoki? Gdzieś na drzewie. Ej, to coś mi pokazuje. Dobra. No, oczywiście są zareagowane. Czyli te zwłoki wiszą na zewnątrz, tutaj z tej strony gdzieś. To musi iść naokoło, żeby to zobaczyć? A no tak. Jebać policję.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can... Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay.
The harbor gates, Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Okej.
Rows of stalls
Nic
under
nie
a
zapamiętam
broad
z
roof,
tego.
where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Okej.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It
A,
used to
ćpunek.
gather every
Czyli
spring,
tam, gdzie należy
but
nas
there's
postać
nothing to
pewnie.
do there now. Just drug addicts.
To jest na południu, tak? Dobra, co jest na
It's just
zachód?
water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
Na zachodzie jest, oho, wewnętrzne imperium jakieś.
No problem. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay. Me? I am just a gardener.
Fajowo.
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
Okej.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad. So I...
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
W końcu się odezwał. Dobra.
Of course.
lecimy.
I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
No tak. Znaczy gołymi rękami, nie no, będziemy.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
To musimy założyć, nie? Te ubrania. Co jest w tym? Aha, to zgłoś odznakę i obejrzycie ofiarę. Dobra, co jest tutaj? Ale samochodzik zajebisty. A nie, bo tutaj trzeba zrobić questę, bo trzeba najpierw ogarnąć zwłoki. Czy ona wskazywała, że gdzieś za nią? Jak dobrze rozumiem. Jest to jakaś mapa? Jest. Tu jestem. Hangman jest w tą stronę. Kolejna osoba. Jezu, ile
Hello,
rzeczy.
sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games.
Wygląda
It's
to
called
jak jakieś
Crime, Romance, and biographies of
dziecko.
famous
Czy
people.
młoda osoba.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter. A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived.
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards. My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Doświadczenia zdobyliśmy.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Okej.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Okej.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses. Of course, sir. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a policeman or a private
Tłumaczę nam proste
detective is
rzeczy.
trying
Ja
to
nie
solve
wiem,
a crime
czy
and
to w
catch the
ogóle
criminals.
jest sens o to pytać, ale my dostaliśmy wcześniej doświadczenia. Więc mi się... Jest trudno, bo będzie ważne.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things. And it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. What's that mean? And everything's better now, sir?
Nie.
Why is
Oczywiście,
that?
że nie.
Sir, please, sir, don't say
Ups,
things like
uszczerbek
that. You
umoralny.
look nice enough. Don't be sad, sir. I'm sorry I said that thing about Dick Mullen. Head, yes.
No, it's your soul. Your
Aha.
blue soul.
Nagle dusza jest ważniejsza, ale ciekawy jest ten koncept z tymi... Nie wiem, władczość? Nie,
No,
to są jakieś nasze
your
myśli.
resilience.
That's a bit childish. Say what, sir? You don't have to be, sir. He's just a
i mamy
fictional
expa.
character.
Nie wiem, do
He's
czego
no
się
match for
przydaje.
you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Takie opanowanie. Mam 58%, musi się udać.
The girl
Yes.
keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Aha.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
You're quite sober.
Jest pan całkiem trzeźwy, no way.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't. I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet. A sword
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose
Gada,
between the
pani
good
musi
man and the
ubrać
bad
dużego
man.
mężczyznę albo złego.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end. These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting. That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Okej. W ogóle mam wrażenie, że tu nie ma co komentować, bo dosyć dużo jest w dialogach.
Not in
Przynajmniej
romance
teraz
books,
te
sir.
dialogi są
These are
takie
about
proste,
nice and pretty
o
people,
tego,
and
o
everyone is
książkach.
happy in the end. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Piernie bolesnym
I
rozstaniem.
don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. No, I don't know.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Oho.
The girl is at a loss for words. She shifts
Kurwa,
and
na
sways
bani
on
chyba
her
to
feet,
siedzi.
looking confused and uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, sir.
Ups,
I
kolejny
don't know how to
Sherlock
help
moralny.
you.
Nie wiem, co się stanie, jak to spadnie do zera.
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm still little. I don't...
Tak
I
popadliśmy ją misklikiem.
It's time to leave it be. You're about to make a child cry.
Kurwa,
Are you proud of
oczywiście, że
yourself?
tak.
Excuse me? I'm not sure I heard that properly.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
Dobra.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
I chuj. Dobra, zostawiamy ją w spokoju. Najciekawsze, że z tej rozmowy zjebaliśmy rzut i chuj. O! Uhu. Książka erotyczna bez erotyzmu, no way. Po pasztecie. Okej. Ciężko o przyszłości. Śmieć, jakieś gówno. A, bo szukam...
This
Myślę, że
coin
to są
operated
kurwa
viewer
wieżyczki
is
albo kamery.
facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk, written on the other side. With under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Jeszcze jest druga lornetka. Sprzedać to wszystko.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The
nie wiem, jak
instruction
bardzo ważna
manual
jest tutaj
says
ta
to
waluta w
insert
ogóle.
25 centimes and pull the handle while looking
Dobra,
up.
na razie mam postupkę. Nie wiem, czy jak bardzo powinien oszczędzać pieniądze w tej grze. Aha, tu. Nie wiem, że to jest zabrakane. Meba. Nie. O? Dobra, angielski, halo. A kolorowy. A to? Okej, a to chyba, nie wiem, czy nie ma przejścia gdzieś. A to po angielsku znowu? Dziwne. Oficjalne niby to jest. Dobra, trzeba znaleźć tego trupa. No dobra, on tu jest. Pieniądze! Co to było? A, magnezjum.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? come to
Czemu
slit
to jest
my
po
throat
angielsku?
in my sleep.
Ale okej.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Już jakiś DLC? Nie wiem. Ja mam pełną wersję od kolegi z biblioteki.
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okej, dobra, trzeba ściągnąć w końcu te zwłoki. Jak tam wejść? Od której strony? Syzyf. To trzeba naokoło jakoś powiedz. Na razie ignoruję te, bo chcę cokolwiek popchnąć to fabularnie w odcinku. Ewentualnie tam te drobne gówna, jak zrobię off nagranie, to może kogoś to ciekawi. Póki co nic się nie dzieje. Znaczy mnie ciekawią te drobne gówna. Ale nie wiem jak to się ogląda. Dobra, tutaj. Dobra, mam te zwłoki. Ja mam rzucę kurwa kamieniami w te zwłoki w ogóle.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, napa gumpy, Kuno. Right in the dick,
Nie,
Kuno.
to raczej nie jest
Get him right
DLC.
in the
Coś się
dick.
zjebało z tym polskim.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
No ćpane.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthful.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shit himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is?
Czekajcie. O! Nie, język mi się z dupy zmienił. Co jest? Tak kurde bez powodu. Dosłownie cały dialog z tamtą dziewczyną po polsku nagle mi się zmieniło na angielski. Dobra, dobra.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. Just take it easy.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us
Jest kurwa
Kuno.
brzydki ten
He
dzieciak.
says we're fucking each other.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me shitload pig. What's your question?
No to o czym... Aha,
Don't
dobra.
tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking...
A, i angielskie przekleństwa nie są cenzurowane w sumie.
Mesco, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Chuju mały.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Boję się, co to znaczy.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
The fuck about it?
A dobra, jednak.
You're
nie.
get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
Albo mu zajebał, nie?
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help!
Co? Ja pierdolę.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Everybody, please!
Ja
He's taking
pierdolę.
his dick out!
Mam nadzieję, że YouTube tego nie wypierdoli.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Dobra, czy tu jest kurwa jakaś cenzura? Aha, bo ja zmieniam języki. Tak. Mam polski. Tryb streamera. Nie wiem, czy tryb streamera mi chyba pomoże z tym.
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please! No! Get up, Kuno, you
Ja
sick fat
pierdolę.
fuck! No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno!
Help! Misters, help!
Rolling super hard. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Albo po prostu zajebał, nie? Kurwa się wypierdolił! Ja pierdolę!
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno...
It's safe to say he has established dominance over you.
Zdominował
Fucked your
nas.
shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
No.
No, ale chuj z niego, nie?
The creature behind the fence make
Kuno made you his...
the lieutenant
Muszę uważać, co
isn't
wybieram.
laughing at all.
Zaraz mi to spadnie do zera.
Kuno beat the shit out of the popo!
Ja pierdolę.
I told you not to tempt such forces. Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Trzeba wziąć to gówno. Mamy chyba coś na leczenie? Coś mieliśmy, przynajmniej... O. O kurwa, ale to jest rozbudowane. Dobra, gdzie tu się w ogóle leczy? Aha, tu. Gdzie tylko po jednym. Dobra, żeby to do zera nie spadło. Bo już moja moralność, kurwa, jest nisko, nisko. Trzeba uważać, co wybieram. Co tu jest?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. What do you think you are? A super
Nie spodziewałem się, że moralny upadł.
These are just dents in the mud. No
Będę
pattern
musiał
emerges
ogarnąć
for
tę
the
grę,
time
bo
being.
będzie przejebane. Będzie przejebane. Dobra, pieniądze, o magnes, dobra.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some
Dobra,
roofing
20%,
material
nie
slanted
robię tego,
against
znowu
an
mi
old
morale
shack.
spadną. Bo za mały ten.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them
Chłop już
does not
kurwa
look
cały tydzień.
human. It's swollen
Tu wisi.
and ready to burst. His lip, you seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Chwycimy, bo znowu nam pospadają te. Jak go teraz ściągnę?
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but the body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Wyjebane mam proszenie go o to. Idziemy po łom. Nasza postać jest słaba. Dobra, jednak trzeba iść pogadać z nim. Tu zaraz znowu się wyjebiemy jak debil. I się skończy, kurwa.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41? Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only...
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need direction.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
No, I didn't. I don't appreciate this. Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
He ignores you.
She went away because none of your business. Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Yeah.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher?
No, tak mi się wydaje, jesteśmy filozofem.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend
Ciekawe,
and
skąd się
9 packs
bierze?
of Royal Extra. Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo?
A już
There's
jesteśmy
nowhere else to
wyglądamy
stay
jak
in
jakiś żółt.
Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. Yes, it is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie, sweat stains forming under your armpits.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
No tu czas spierdala.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask
Tak
for
musisz dwie
assistance.
rzeczy teraz
We have to get
wreszcie.
this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Dobra, na ten moment zakończyłbym odcinek i na dniach powinien pojawić się kolejny. Sama gra wydaje się ciekawa. Nic nie działa się, mam wrażenie, w tym momencie, w tym odcinku kompletnie, ale gramy alkoholikiem policjantem z amnezją, to musi być zajebista gra. No to co, zachęcam do zostawienia suba i zapraszam na kolejne odcinki. Bajo.